Well, good morning. It is Tuesday, the 10th of June 2014, and I'm coming at you from beautiful Melbourne, Australia. It's a lovely day. That's St Kilda Road in the background behind me, one of the world's great boulevards. And today I'm going to talk to you about casinos in Japan. Now, we've been hearing about casinos in Japan for a long time. I remember when the new Macau started, we were talking about racing to beat Japan. And here it is 10 years later, and Japan still doesn't have casinos. A lot of people say, but the Japanese don't really gamble. I don't see them in my casino in Australia. I don't see them in my casinos in Macau very much. But what those people fail to take note of is the fact that the Japanese don't really like to travel too much. They are a very monocultural society. Japanese is only spoken in Japan, well, a little bit in Peru, but mainly only spoken in Japan. And it's a very distinct and unique culture. So the Japanese like to gamble on pachinko. And let's call a spade a spade. Pachinko is gambling, much as some people will tell you that it's not. And that's the main game. So there's a lot of pachinko interests, a lot of people that are running the pachinko industry in Japan that have got a vested interest in stopping casinos coming. Of course, horse racing is big in Japan, and also we have a little bit of pari-mutuel betting on things like Kirin and speedboat racing. But the people that will go in the casinos, pachinko's the game. And there are also quite a few underground casinos in Japan, to be honest with you. So I think the Japanese casino industry could be quite big, perhaps 10 to $20 billion a year, not 40 billion like some people are saying. I don't think it'll ever be bigger than Macau, and Macau will grow much faster than Japan as well, because of course China's on the way up and Japan has basically pretty much plateaued. The economy there hasn't grown for about 20 years or so. But look, although there's a lot of talk about casinos in Japan before, it's all talk. It's like the boy who cried wolf. I've heard this so many times before. And we've had the governor of Tokyo come out recently and say, look, it's not really on the agenda. There are more important things to talk about. So I think we're going to get casinos in Japan one day. I think it will happen, but I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. This kind of energy about getting it out before the Olympics is just something that the vested interests are using, and I think still be a while before we get the cards in the air in Japan. All right, talk to you again next time. Bye.